What is going on, folks? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 4 simple steps, or more so guidelines, that can help you maintain a solid credit score. And just as a quick note, like most things in life, it is so much easier to just maintain something that you have going as opposed to fix it once it's broken. So once you do have a good credit score, all you have to do is follow these steps and you can pretty much just coast, and your score is going to get better over time and stronger over time, pretty much with minimal effort and essentially on autopilot. So if you follow this guide, that can definitely happen for you. So let's jump into it. The first rule is to never carry a balance month over month. Okay, guys, paying your credit card balance in full every month is honestly the best possible thing that you can do to build your credit for a number of different reasons. And the first reason, it's going to keep your utilization at 0% month over month. This is going to also increase your number of on-time payments. And probably one of the most important things is that you're never going to pay any interest on your spending with credit cards. If you don't do this at first, it might not seem so bad, just letting a few hundred tack on month after month, but this is the classic trap with credit. And every month you spend a little more than you can pay off, and then the interest is going to start kicking in. It's going to compound over time, and soon you're going to be one of those people who are so far deep into credit card debt and wondering how you got there, and you're going to say things like credit cards are the worst things in the world. You're going to blame all your financial troubles on a piece of plastic, right? How silly does that sound? But so remember, pay off your balances in full every month. And the second is, don't worry about your credit utilization. And I know that this might come off as a shocker to some, since I'm telling you to not worry about one of the most important factors of your credit score, but hear me out on this, because there's a number of reasons. But the first reason is that credit utilization is not tracked historically. So even if you have a utilization of 99% right now, you could pay it off tomorrow, and when that posts to your account, it will be as if you've never had above 0%. Or another way to lower utilization is to open up more credit, and then that is going to lower utilization amount. And also, if you're following along with the first guideline, your utilization is always going to remain at 0. So who cares where it gets during the month? Because if you're paying it off every single month, then it's always going to remain at 0 by the end of the month when that statement posts. So keep that in mind. And the third guideline is pay attention to your credit. Obviously, don't just forget about it, but also don't be on the other end of the spectrum that's just freaking out about every single small change in your credit score. And here's a big reason why. It's because minor fluctuations are just going to occur by a few points every now and then, and it's really just part of the game, right? So don't freak out about it, because there's really nothing you can do. It's out of your control. And also, another thing that a lot of people don't know, if you're just within one credit score group, you're going to be treated with the same credit worthiness as someone else in that group wherever they fall with their credit score. So for example, say you have a 751 or a perfect 850, you're going to have access to the same credit opportunities available and the same interest rates, because you're both within that excellent range, right? Because you're both in the same group. So once you get over 750, don't worry about it. Go get your life back. And my last guideline is to don't actively attempt to improve your credit. I mean, once you've reached that excellent score above 750, right, it's time to go back to living your life and put credit on the back burner and maintain awareness, okay? There's no reason in opening up unnecessary accounts, or even taking out small loans, maybe a car loan, just to improve your credit. Because again, right, refer to number 3, you're already in that excellent group range, and you basically already won the game. So congratulations. It's kind of like if you were to cook an awesome dinner, right? You've done all the prepping, you've set the table, and you started cooking, the guests arrive, everything is good, but then you just decide to leave whatever you made in the oven or the stove for an hour longer than it should. This is basically what's happening if you keep trying to improve your credit. It's more like now you're probably going to get burned, your meal might get ruined, and you basically already did everything, right? So you don't want to overcook the meal. Don't overcook your credit, right? If that analogy kind of makes sense. So basically, once you're in the excellent score, you're straight, move on. And so with that, just follow these guidelines and you'll be able to maintain an excellent credit score with hardly any effort at all. And if you guys want to learn anything else regarding credit, hear any more tips, I definitely recommend that you hit that subscribe button below, because I talk about credit a lot on this channel, from how to get out of fees, how to get the most value out of different cards, how to get approved to cards, and really, everything related to credit and a number of other things. So hit that subscribe button if you want to just basically take a small step towards improving your financial status, your financial future, and also comment some guidelines that maybe you guys live by that have made your life easier and better. And they don't really have to do anything with credit. You could really just share anything on any topic. I would love to hear, maybe fitness, diet, relationships, guidelines that you guys live by. Let's fill the comment section with some guidelines to help everyone out. I would really appreciate it too if you guys were to post some tips out there. But anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys say, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.